How's it?
How's it? Good.
It's good, yes. Welcome back to the video. Olivia is 2. Can you guys believe it? She turned 2 last week and we thought we would say how's it just for, you know, she hasn't been in a video. So before we get into the actual video, one more time, Olivia, say how's it?
How's it?
Okay, nou sê bye-bye vir almal.
Bye-bye.
En sê subscribe.
Kijk.
Ja, for YouTube.
YouTube.
Okay, I'll see you after the intro. Let's get into the video. Mwah. So as fun as it is, and as I know you guys like seeing my little one on the video, something I've been thinking about for a while is like, you know, there are some weird people on the internet and maybe I don't want to show my young daughter on the internet. So we'll see if we do see Olivia in another video, but if not, she's amazing. And it's been such a blessing being her dad, and the last 2 years has been incredible. Anyway, so in today's video, we're going to talk about neck tension. Now, more specifically, I loaded these guys, okay, about 4 months ago for a match, and then we went back into lockdown and things kind of didn't pan out, pan out, okay, but I also used a different manufacturer of brass, and as a result of that, the neck thickness of the brass wasn't the same, and therefore my bushing, my 267 bushing that I'm running in my die, didn't push the necks back enough, and basically what that resulted in, let me see if I can get this to focus on my hand for us. What that resulted in is I can actually pull these bullets out by hand, and all of a sudden if I do that and I grab a freshie, you can see clearly the difference in the overall length between those two. Now these red marks over here, you guys have asked about that in the past. That is just so I can find my brass. If for whatever reason somebody else is shooting 6BR brass that's been fireformed to dasher, then we know whose is whose. So shotgun the red lines going forward. Now, a couple of solutions. One I thought of is physically taking my bullets, okay, pulling them out that they're a little bit longer, then taking my sort of inline die to the match and, oops, and just seating them prior to loading them in my magazine. Caught all of them. Wow, super skills. So while neck tension controls the actual neck tension, it also helps you to get a consistent cartridge overall length if you're measuring from there to there, or if you're doing base to ogive, sort of from there to the ogive of your bullet, which is the method I recommend, by the way. If you want to learn more about that, my reloading course is down below, and if you use the coupon code IMPACT, you'll get some nice savings on that. The neck tension is very important because as that round goes off, you want to make sure that the amount of grip holding the bullet in the case is the same from case to case. Now, so that is out the window with sort of this method that we've used, having the wrong bushing. Now, what I've done is I've gone out and gotten a smaller bushing. I still think the things are ridiculously expensive, but be that as it may. And what I'm going to do now is manually remove all of these bullets, literally pull them out. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my powder out, put it in the scoop, resize that case with the new bushing, push that neck closed a little bit, then dump the powder back. I'm just going to make sure, and I'm going to put that on the scale to make sure that, because you know, I'm physically yanking these out and some of them do pop out quite aggressively, and then I do lose a little bit of powder. In fact, just now when I was filming the first version of this video before Olivia interrupted us, and that's why she actually featured in this one, some powder went pretty much all over the show. So I'm going to make sure that I'm still sort of on my bang on load. And I think that's the safer way of doing it. The die method probably would have worked, but I don't want to risk it. You know, we're going out there and shooting. It's barrel life. You don't want to mess around. Just have everything consistent. So maybe if you run into this issue in the future, that is a quicker way of doing it. I probably could have just put everything through, you know, the entire cycle. But I think dumping the powder sort of in the scoop is going to be way quicker than bombing all the powder and then bombing powder. Oh, this video is getting flagged. I think that's going to be quicker than just sort of measuring out all the new powder, because the powder should be fine, because I think we still have pretty much a good seal on that. This was sealed and in a safe with the dehumidifier, so we should be good on that. And then we'll see how the match goes tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know. I still need to configure my rifle, maybe gonna run one of these guys, because you guys have been asking for a video about that forever, so that is coming too. Anyway, so a little bit of neck tension issues. I could shoot my other match ammo, but I'm saving those for a match later this month. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I will check in with you. I'm gonna cut now to sort of after the match, and I'll let you guys know how this method ended up working for me. Woo!
Get back. Center. There we go. There we go. Oh, gaat hij. 48 seconds.
So guys, we just wrapped up our shoot with our sort of bad neck tension loads, and they did really well. I'm pleasantly surprised. You know, we were able to sort of salvage a bad batch of ammo, for lack of a better description, you know, by dumping the powder out, running him through the bushing die again, and it took quite a while, but I was able to, you know, maybe one or two of them, when I sort of yanked them out, I spilled a little bit of powder and I just trickled back up to get our powder charged to precisely what I needed. Seated those bullets again. I didn't even bother running the mandrel through them again, and we were on it today. I mean, I was shooting groups on some of these plates, and in fact this morning at 1,225 meters I took one shot at a plate in like 20 km/h winds, and I slapped it on the very first round. So that also says a lot about the rifle, though. The rifle is very capable, but I don't think that if we shot those sort of loose, the ones with the neck tension all over the place, that we would have had the same result as today. I mean, I could have shot this in like a proper NRL match if I wanted to, but just going that extra mile and making sure that our ammo is right definitely paid dividends today. I also shot the Warbird silencer for the first time in a match configuration, and I was pleasantly surprised and very impressed with how that performed. Anyway, you guys will see the results of that in the sort of match video whenever that comes out. Anyway, that is it for today. We're gonna go braai now, so thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you as always, and be kind to one another. Don't be a chop, just be kind. Love thy neighbor. Bye.